Okay guys, lesson 7. So now we're going to solve what we've been doing and solve two-step problems and use different strategies and explain. You're going to see this RDW strategy. Don't worry about it right now. I don't want you to worry about that. So it says George weeded 1/5 of the garden and Summer weeded some too. When they finished, 2/3 of the garden still needed to be weeded. What fraction of the garden did Summer weed? So I'm going to draw a visual here. And this represents the garden. Okay? And what do I know? I know that like 1/5 of this is George. So that was George. And then 2/3, so this is George. And this was 1/5. This is the 2/3, and this was what was left. And then this is on the side because this is what Summer did. Okay, so now we got to figure out what this is. So this whole thing represents one whole, okay, because it's less than 1. So the first thing I gotta do is I gotta do 1 minus 1/5. Okay, you can't take 1/5 from nothing. So this is what you gotta do. Watch this. I'm gonna borrow 1. Now that's gonna make it add 0. But what fraction did I borrow? Well, the answer lies in this denominator. Because remember, when the numerator and denominator are the same number, that equals 1 whole. So what we need to do is make this 5/5. So that's 4/5. Okay? So now we take 4/5 and minus that from 2/3 because that's what was left. Common denominator will be 15. That's times 3. So that's times 3, and that's 12. This is times 5, and this is times 5, and that's 10. So now I get 2/15. So Summer garden, or weeded 2/15 of the garden. There you go. Next. So Jing spent 1/3 of her money on a pack of pens, a half of her money on a pack of markers, and 1/8 of her money on a pack of pencil. What fraction of her money is left? Okay, so 1/3 here. And we got, line there. And then we have 1/8 of her money on a pack of pencils. What fraction of her money is left? So let's do this. This wasn't there last time. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to make my diagram. And this is going to represent the amount of money I have. So the money, how do I want to say it? All her money. All of Jing's money. Okay, I know I spent 1/3 on pens. And I know I spent half on markers. And I spent 1/8 on pencils. And then this is what was left. So this represents one whole. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do some subtraction. I'm going to do 1 minus 1/3. That's 0, and that's going to be 3/3, so that's going to be obviously 2/3. All right, then I'm going to do 2/3 minus 1/2. 6 times it by 2 times it by 2, that's 4. 3 times 3. and you get 1/6. Follow me so far? Now, I gotta do 1/6 minus 1/8. Now, you could say the denominator is 48, but a smaller multiple that they have in common is 24. Because 6, 12, 18, 24, 8, 16, 24. There's my denominator. Times it by 4, times it by 4, times it by 3, times it by 3. And you get 1/24. So you could say she has 1/24 of her money left. I think I got one more. Shelby bought a 2-ounce tube of blue paint. She used 2/3 of the ounce to paint the water, 3/5 of an ounce to paint the sky, and some to paint the flag. After that, she has 2/15 ounces left. How much paint did Shelby use to paint her flag? Sorry. Okay. All right. So, let's think about this. So, this whole thing represents 2 ounces. So you could say this is 1 ounce. So it says she uses 2/3 to paint the water. So this is 2/3, and this is the water. She uses, let me do this in a different color. Is that, oh, this is big. And she uses like 3/5 to do her paint the sky. So that's 3. I'm sorry. 2/3 for the water, 3/5 for the sky. Some to do the flag. And then 2/15 left. All right, let's do it. Okay, good luck. All right, so what I'm going to do is 2 minus 2/3. So I'm going to subtract, I'm going to borrow, make that 1. I'm going to make that 3/3. I'm going to get 1 and 1/3. So I got that done. So then I got to do 1 and 1/3 minus 3/5. I'm going to change that to 4/3 minus 3/5. 15 over 15 there, times by 3, times by 3. That's 9. That's a 5. Equivalent fractions, guys. So that's 11/15. So now I got 11/15 minus 2/15, and that should equal 9/15. Now, this represents, because I did the 2/15, so then this, now 9/15, hold on one second. So she used 9/15. Now 9/15 can actually be reduced. You could leave it like this, but it doesn't say simplified, but I'll show you factors. Oh, the phone kills me there. 1, 3, and 9. And then 1, 3, 5, 15. Those are my factors. So divide by 3, you get 3/5 ounces of paint the flat, or 9/15. Either one, okay? All right, guys, sorry it's so long. Bye-bye.